All right, welcome back to a world of Age of Engineering. My little pink and black square. I think my skin's uh, a bit more than the update this version of Minecraft, but we're about that later. I have actually gotten progressed quite a bit of ways with the making of steel. I actually have all the machines, so we'll be going through that and walking through the process of making the steel for this mod pack. I've done a little bit of work on the base, not a whole much. It's still a flat area, as you can see here. Still basic 2 log pillars over there. Eventually, I will be see if I can make an actual gate, but that's going to be a bit in the future. So, whoop, too far. There we go. Coming over here, we've got our little terrace that I talked about in the beginning of making. I think I'm saying that right. It is one step up. I just thought it looked good, felt good that way. This hill here, I will be, well, on the note of this, I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Basically just a design feature right now. This hill here, I will be not quite making completely disappear, but pretty close. One of the later ages, if we look at the guide, engineering, space age, so I will be going up into 4 new ores, mercury. So yeah, I'm building a rocket, so I will be making this my rocket pad. But not right away. I'm still a ways away from that. As you saw, that's age 11, and I'm still on age 1. Actually, I'm just about ready to go into age 2, actually. So it'll be good. The last little bit, I made a second low voltage solar array. A bit annoying to make, but I will be making 2 more. As you can see, I've got 2 slots there. It actually does a pretty steady influx of power. I think it said it was 8 EUs for the industrial craft machines, so it actually works out pretty good. I made a second little terrace. This one is on the same level as my main floor. I've got to fix that water because that's 1 block low, but I'll take care of that in a moment. See my rudimentary attempt at power there with my water mills and my windmill. These I made because they were cheap, but they don't really generate a whole lot of power, especially with the amount of machines I have going on right now, as I will show you. But these 2 definitely work really well. Alright, so let's go down here. So I went on a bit of a mining expedition, and I'm just mashing up a whole bunch of iron, 256 ingots right now, because what this will do is it crushes it into 2 iron ore. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, crushes into 2 iron ore, and it doubles my ingots. I've got my extractor, I've got my metal former, which this really came in handy. It does take slower time, a lot longer for it to actually form the metal, but it only takes 1 ingot to make each metal instead of the usual 2 with the forge hammer. On top of all that, as you probably noticed, I made a bunch of actual machines. So I've got chainsaw, I've got an electric tree tap, electric wrench, which is actually really handy, and I would recommend you guys making that as soon as you possibly can, and a mining drill. It's mainly because making bronze is doing a wrench, you can only make it with bronze, and that's kind of an annoyance to make. And same with the tree tap. It's a cheap little recipe, 6 blocks of wood, 5 blocks of wood, my bad. But this and this, you don't have to continually remake them. All you have to do is just refill them with energy. So, and I also made a chainsaw and a mining drill. The cool thing about the chainsaw, if you look at it, it's 10 attack damage. So I'm going to test that out here at some point. So it's going to be fun with that. All right. So this here is my steel production setup. Now, this is the one that I found is recommended for beginning. That's minor. That was my attempt to get some mining going, but I'm missing some parts that I haven't gotten to yet, so this isn't actually viable right now. But right here we have electric heater, and if we look that up for the recipe, iron item casting, 1 RE battery, electronic circuit, which is the insulated copper cable, iron plate, redstone, and a heat conductor, which is going to be 3 copper plates and 6 rubber. So this is the electric heater, and this is the main thing that you need to make this, well, the second main thing for the steel. The main thing that you need is the blast furnace, and we will look that up right now. Right here. So iron item casting, basic machine conductor. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Basic machine casing and heat conductor. So this is actually one of the cheapest ones that you will find in this process. And then, so we've got the electric heater, the blast furnace, and then the compressor. There we are. This is one of the cheaper ones too. All you need is like andesite, stone, granite, diorite, electric circuit, and a basic machine casing. So all in all, these two are really the cheapest, pretty close in making for all of these. You also are going to need transfer pipes. So if we look that up, here we go. So stone slabs, glass. The only thing that's different from what it used to be is these hopper ducts, which is going to be aluminum ingots around an oak plank, and it makes 4 of them. So you can make 2 right off the bat for these transfer pipes if you have enough materials. So you are going to need 4 of these transfer pipes, and then 2 transfer nodes, which is going to be 2 transfer pipes, 2 redstone, 2 stone, and a hopper. So you're going to put one of these transfer nodes to sucking items out of the blast furnace and moving it into the compressor. And you're going to put the other transfer node from the compressor back into the blast furnace. Now the reason for this is right here, these universal fluid cells. It was recommended that, the little thing that I found, it was recommended that you make 4 of these universal fluid cells, which is really simple, 4 tin around a glass plane. And then in here we have an item frame. If we right click on the item frame, I already have a universal fluid cell empty. So if I put this back in here, all it's going to suck out of here is whenever these things empty up with air. And it's going to come back in here, it's going to fill up with air, and it's going to deposit it back in here. Now one other thing you are going to need is coils. I put in 4 right now. I'm probably going to put in more as I go along, but 4 for right now is the only is what I'm using. So it's 8 copper wires around an iron ingot, and it gives you a coil. These are what's needed to actually generate the heat inside the electronic heater. So let's go about actually making some steel. So we take the iron, put it in there, and see how it's slowly heating up. So for right now, I'm just putting in, I just have the 4, but we will make some more here in just a bit. And since you want this to continually running, you want see, it is going down, so I better turn this off actually. I'm going to need some more of those. So I will be making some more of those solar arrays just so I can keep this going. And still going down pretty fast. Alright. But it's going to heat up. And once we get there, we will actually be on our way to making steel. And I can go to the Nether finally, and I can make a bunch of the other tools and machines that I need, and I can actually make a calculator, which is what I need to get into the calculation age 3. No, 2. Age 2. My bad. Alright, so full heat. And there we go. And it is a very, very slow process. So I will be right back when I have my first piece of steel. One thing I did forget to show real quick, the recipe for these. So if we look here at industrial, right here. Alright, so chainsaw is a power unit with 6 iron plates and a power unit. 3 RU batteries, 2 iron item casings, electronic circuit, 2 copper cables, an electric motor, 2 coils, tin item casing, and an iron ingot. Then we look at the drill. Power unit, 6 iron plates in this pattern. The electric tree tap is just a tree tap attached to a small power unit. So it's 1 RU battery, but it basically follows the same as the regular power unit, the large power unit. And then the electric wrench is a small power unit attached to a wrench. And you can't use a already partially used wrench. You have to actually build a new one entirely, which is annoying, but it actually works out that way. So I cannot make a mining laser yet or a nano saber, but it is definitely something. I don't know why I want to build that one. But a mining laser, yeah, I definitely want to build that. A range thing. Alright, and we have our first piece of steel. So, we're going to take this out, and the slag is what we're going to have to use to make our, what was it, the immersive engineering one? Yeah, blast break. It would probably be a little bit faster. Alright, there we go. Cells are going through. Oh, by the way, I finally tamed that wolf, so I now have a dog. Well, wolf. So that's good. Alright, so now I need to remember, where did I put... Okay, there's 6. I managed to collect more obsidian. I just gotta find my other 6 obsidian. Where did it go? I really gotta organize this. Alright, so steel with flint. I really gotta make a sorting system. Okay. And there we go, flint and steel. Alright. I am going to actually place this out here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do I have anything? What do I have in here? I'll just use gravel. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. And I have another portal. Very good. Let's see. Alright, I will see you on the other side. Alright, welcome to the Nether. Okay. Now, I have to be careful, because if I understand correctly, let's just double check this. Let's see. Where'd you go? I heard you. Well, first things first. There we go. Alright, so now I have a marker. Glowstone. What do we have? I saw it, there we are. Ardite. Dang. I need cobalt. Alright, so if we go over here, this is cobalt. How am I supposed to get cobalt? I'll have to look into that. But I think if I try to mine anything, I'm going to get attacked by pigmen. But I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. I gotta actually make some decent armor. Alright, so I am now in the Nether, which will give me access. There you are! Thought I heard you. Oh, nope, you just finished. Okay, cool. Nope, there you are. Bugging out, gassed. Lovely. But I now have access to the Nether. Alright. Let's go and... That's weird. What's this? I'm not going to have enough, am I? There we go. There. Nether draconium ore. Alright, I'm just going to hide from you. Still can't do you. Start of something big. Draconium evolution. Oh yeah, it's in my mining backpack. Let's see, draconium dust. Okay, so this is actually starts out all of this. Evolution tablets, probably need to make that. Alright, cool. Actually, out of curiosity, is that the next one? That's after calculation. So empowering. Oh, actually, additions. Actually, additions. Okay. Need a battery. IC2. Industrial. Alright. Alright, cool. The farming age? Forestry. Oh, joy. Alright. So, I'm gonna head back without trying to be killed. And then we're going to get going and actually getting some other stuff going. Alright, we are going to make the calculator now. So I just made the calculator screen, which was redstone surrounded by cobblestone. And they said there was an info one. There you are. Okay, so I am going to need two. Okay. Looks like I'm going to need some actual stone as well. Hardened stone. I thought I had some left. Yes, I do. Oop. Go. Do I need? Yeah, I'm gonna need two more. Alright, so let's make the info one. Okay, so I have an info calculator. And then we're going to need this steel mechanism, copper ingot surrounded by 4 steel. How much do I have? I've got 2 steel. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit more. Let's make the rest of this then. I'm going to need some more stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Take that out. Let's see here. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's plenty actually. So put that back in there. 6, okay. And go here, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one, steel mechanism, 4 steel with 1 copper. So put the copper in the middle. Alright. So I'm going to wait until this is ready to go. So we are going to make a tool forge really quick. And I forgot to pick up my tool station. So we're going to go in here. Now this required 3 sheared bricks, 4 dense steel plates, and 1 tool station, and each one was 9 steel plates, so 36 pieces of steel, and I now have a tool forge. Now the recommendation that I found to making this hammer is as such: Ardite stone hammer, Ardite tough tool rod, obsidian large plate, and a bronze large plate. Now, it says here, by the way, if I haven't said it already, this is, where's the title? This is called Getting Started, but I don't have an author for it. Oh, initially written by Chizix. Initially written by Chizix, yeah. But I don't know who put together this current one. Let's see, where do we go? Alright, tool forge. So, hammer that never breaks, taking advantage of the Tinker's construct. Ardite for the tough tool rod and the hammerhead. 1 plate from obsidian and 1's from bronze. And put a diamond upgrade. I don't have enough string and emerald to make a silky touch, so I can't do that. It'll be faster than what you had before, but not nearly as fast as it can be. You need to wear it down a lot before it gets to that speed. Just go mining in the nether to wear it down. Once it has low enough durability, it will be insanely fast. So, let's do this. So we go here, there, and then we go diamond, and basically just doubled all of it. So yeah, that is the mining hammer. Kind of curious. No, that's not terrible. It's the same speed as regular. So I will go into the mining into the realm and actually do that. But really quick, I now also have enough to do a calculator. So we're going to go here. I don't have my copper, which is something that's needed. There. Okay, so 1 copper, 2, 3. I did that wrong. There we go. Okay. Here, there, there. And I need 2 more buttons, don't I? Yes, I do. Buttons and cobblestone. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we ready for this? Age 2 calculation. And we got a trophy. And I started a trophy thing over here. This is for going to age 1. This is for age 2. I'm going to make an actual room at some point to get into that. Not enough energy. So how do I fill this up? Oh yeah, I forgot to put my mining drill in there. Nope, I can't put it in there. Well, looks like I'm going to have to make some RF machines. Sounds fun. Alright, well, we made it. We now have a calculator that does not have enough energy, so I will get going into getting some more machines ready to make some RF. See you around.